Good morning, folks, and happy Friday. This is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Today is January 10th, and behind me I've got a new arrival. We've been kind of waiting on this one. We've received a couple of the new 2025 Winnebago Navion 2024T floor plans, which has that Murphy bed, and we've heard a lot about the new 24R floor plan, which, if you're familiar with the 24V with the twin beds in the back, or the new Echo, which is built on the Transit floor plan and also on the Mercedes-Benz floor plan chassis, kind of a take on that. So this is it here. We've got the new 24R just arrived, and as you can see, it does have the full body paint. This has the Misty Lake exterior. When we go inside, you'll notice it's one of the interior packages we've shown on the 24T called the Mod Allure interior package. You also notice up top this has the bunk over cab feature. In order to get the bunk over cab feature, you have to have the rear wheel drive option, which this one has, of course. They do offer the flush front option as well, which would eliminate, well, doesn't eliminate, but which would make it where you can have the all-wheel drive feature. This particular one, as you can see, does have the bunk over. So these are built on the new Sprinter chassis, 4-cylinder, rear-wheel drive. So it's a 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 9-speed automatic transmission, and it also comes with a 250 amp alternator. We've got a rooftop awning up top with the wind sensor. Will bring itself back in at high winds. And at the entrance here, we have some electric steps. Additionally, your step over here by the passenger door, that's permanently mounted here. You'll notice if you do have pets, you have these little leash attachments on both ends of the step there. If you want outside entertainment, you've got some cable hookups located here with some 110 electrical outlets. If you need to add, and if you wanted to bring along, we'll get to the garage storage here in just a bit, but if you wanted to bring along additional outside entertainment, tables, chairs, things like that to set up outdoors, you got plenty of storage here in the back. You can see as we open the door here, the screen comes out with the door, but you can release that, close this off here, so you have a nice screen door to keep the bugs out on nicer, cooler, warmer days. Additionally, we've got the Truma AquaGo tankless hot water heater system. That's something that's become popular over the years in the RV industry. It does have the propane system on board for the tankless hot water, as well as the furnace. And then when we get inside, it's got a cooktop, a little single burner cooktop, and an outside barbecue grill hookup. I'll show you here in just a bit. Down below, we've got some storage, and also it's where your disconnects are located, both the inverter and the house batteries. Speaking of batteries, so this does have the optional, what they call the generator replacement package. You'll notice, like right here at the entrance well, on the other models without the generator replacement package, that behind here is where the 320 amp hour lithium-lithionics battery is located when you get that package. Since this one doesn't have it, both of the batteries are going to be located on the other side. We'll get to that here in just a bit. We've got down below here, that's what I was mentioning to you, the outside barbecue grill hookup. So that's a universal fitting there. If you want to bring along an outside barbecue grill, it does have the hookups for that. Dish right above here, we've got a sensor. So part of the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis feature, you do have the collision mitigation, lane assist, adaptive cruise. Also, you have blind spot monitoring. So there are vehicles on the right and left side of you. You do have these sensors on the side to alert you when there's vehicles to the right and left of you. Got the furnace cooking right now on the inside. Probably close that door, keep some of that heat inside. It's a little cold out today. And then I mentioned to you about the garage on the back. So this does have, you've seen it on the 24T model, same style garage. So you have this nice big garage with 3 access doors to get to the garage. So that garage will store, you can store 2 full-size bicycles. It also has some nice little tie down. It's got the L-tracks, these little L-tracks locations up high and down low. Here's the L-tracks. It does come with these little D-rings to tie your gear down. It does have heat. This is a heated garage. Little puck lights on both sides with electrical outlets, as well as 12-volt outlets. Going to be on both sides. As we get to the driver's side, again, puck light, electrical outlet, 12-volt. This is going to be where your portable satellite dish and cable feeds going into the coach. So the inlets are located here. And then this there's 2 120 watt solar panels on the rooftop. And then you have additional solar plug here if you have some portable panels and you want to plug them in and direct them right at the sunlight. That's where you would plug in right there. Also down low, you do have a little access port. If you're plugged in, you want to run some lines outside, electrical lines, and keep the doors closed, you have this little access port. This cover here just closes this off. You can see where it's labeled fresh tank drain. So that's just the access to drain the freshwater tank. As we come around to the driver's side, you'll notice down low, that's where the gray and the black water dump is located. Speaking of that, we got 35 gallons of fresh water. We've got 47 gallons of black water and 46 gallons of gray water. In this location is where your gate valves are located for the black and the gray water. An outdoor shower, and then you have this is your panel here for filling the tank. If you're hooked up to the city water, let me close it so you can see this down below. This is your freshwater inlet with the threaded valve going into the coach, and then the black water tank flush is the one just to the right. If you're hooked up to the threaded valve on your city water, that's where you would flip this to tank fill, so that fills the freshwater tank. If you don't have a threaded hose, you do have gravity dump up top here. All right. Close this back off. Another one of the sensors for the blind spot monitor on the chassis side of things. Dual wheels on the drive axle back here, and then you have another compartment here, which is where they house the propane system. This comes with a 12-gallon propane tank, and you can see off to the right there, we've got the hydraulics. This does have an automatic hydraulic leveling system on it. Next bay down is where usually a generator would be located if it came optioned with a generator, but this one came with the generator replacement package. And if you look in there, you'll notice there's one larger battery up front, and there's another smaller battery towards the back. So that front battery is a 640 amp hour lithium lithionics battery with a 320 amp hour lithium lithionics battery towards the back, giving you 960 amp hours of batteries. You've got the battery pack with the Bluetooth, and they both have heat packs on them as well. Okay, and then I guess, again, we've got this side next to the driver's entrance. Again, if you have pets, you can attach them on the driver's side and passenger side. Entrance exit doors are nice, easy to get in and out of the cab. You've got power seats on the door located here. These are heated seats, power windows, power mirrors. Everything's really easy to get to right here for those controls. And then both of the captain's chairs are power with power lumbar down below. Kind of see the switch located right here where I'm pointing. And then you do have swivel seats too. Both of those chairs will swivel around to join the living area. All right, and then under the hood, again, we have, this is the 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 9-speed automatic transmission with 250 amp hour 250 amp alternator. And then, as you can see, everything's really easy to get to here. Windshield wiper fluid. You've got access to the positive cable here, and the ground is going to be off to the right here. Brake fluid reservoir is located here. And then on this side, we've got the diesel exhaust fluid, coolant. Everything's really easy to access on the Sprinter chassis. All right, let's go on inside and we'll see if we can't navigate around in this one, Jody. It's a little tighter than what I'm used to. Usually we're in the larger ones, but so we're in a 24R floor plan. The new 24R has the twin beds behind me here. We've got a slide out here. I'd like to leave the slide in so you can kind of see how it is. For instance, if I wanted to get up and navigate back here, grab myself a cold beverage out of the refrigerator while I'm traveling, anything out of the freezer, no problem, easy to get to here. And also, if I want to access to the bathroom area, it's still easy to get to. Here's where the toilet sink is located in this area. And if you did just pull over off the side of the road and you can't run your slide, you can still, it's still all usable getting to the back here. So let's run the slide out. Actually, there's 2 locations to run the slide, I forgot. So you got the electrical panel here, and I've got it running now, so this should go on out. There's a little switch that I'm holding down right beneath the TV to operate the slide. As long as the engine's on and the brake is set, we can run this slide out. This one has the option with the dual recliners. So for seating, you've got, when I'm sitting here, there's a little button controls down below here. So this does recline. Actually very comfortable, little dual recliners. If I just want to kick back, watch a movie, watch a ball game or something like that. I've got the TV right directly ahead of me, read a book, anything like that. It's very comfortable seating. Additionally, there are headrests. So there's little ratchets in the headrests where you can set these wherever you'd like for when you're reclining in them. Reading lights right up above each one of the recliners. There's some good overhead storage. These automatically have the little locks. When you close them, it keeps them tight while you're traveling. We've got an electrical outlet on this side, and underneath, things that you can't see unless you're bending down and looking up, you've got 12-volt outlet, plus you have USB and USB-C outlet located here. We've got the Norcold 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator. And I'm just now noticing this on the side of the sofa here. We've got some little plug-ins. Let me get out of the way. You can see you got them on both sides. A little charge area on the sofa on both sides. You'll notice there's a little place in the floor in front of the sofa where I can install a little pedestal. Have a little countertop. Let's see, I think that's going to be in here. Table's located, so this is your table. Set this here, that gives you a pretty good sized table. You can have it located here in front of the sofa, or you can actually swivel both of these captain's chairs and have this in between both captain's chairs. Put that up and out of the way. While I'm right here, you'll notice we've got the ladder here for the overhead bunk area. You'll notice all the way back in there, you've got the electrical outlet, plus there's 12-volt plug-ins as well as USB. Looks like I'm looking at USB and USB-C plugs next to that 110 outlet. Plus we've got the reading light overhead. And because it's new and it's a new arrival, we haven't taken all the plastic off. However, when you remove the ladder, and if I don't have all this plastic in here, this whole thing, this center piece right here will flip forward. Makes it easy to get in and out of the cab area. Okay, and then over here on this side, I'm kind of step out, but if you want to get kind of pan down, so you've got the controls for this. The coach batteries on-off switch is located here. Your step switch is located right here. This is just a little courtesy light. It lights up this little step well area when you're entering. Plus, if you notice my hand as I go underneath here, how it lights up. There's a little indirect lighting beneath the cabinetry. So really nice lighting that Winnebago does around the cabinetry. Awning in and out controls is located here. And then this is the leveling system. So this is the automatic hydraulic leveling system. It is Bluetooth controlled as well. If you wanted to pair to it, you can operate it from your mobile device. And then right here, we've got some light controls, compartment lights, lounge lights, porch lights, awning lights, or all lights on and all lights off. And then that power button there just turns this power control panel on and off. And as we come in, so up top is going to be where the Winnebago Connect is located. So right now it's on the home screen. What's cool about this is it's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi compatible. So the owner of this Navion would have access to download the app and have everything that you can see on the app here would be at your fingertips on your cell phone. Your lights, the water systems, awning controls. There's a pet minder system on here. It's pretty cool. So you can set that if you wanted to turn it on and off for climate control inside. If you're anywhere where there's Wi-Fi and you're not around the RV and you have the app, you can actually control things via Wi-Fi through this. You do also get notifications. You know, for instance, if your water level's getting full or the battery levels are getting low, this system will send you notifications on your mobile device letting you know when certain things are getting to capacity or are running out. But really easy to navigate through here. There's the energy management system there. Go back to climate control, slide controls. Again, very simple to kind of navigate through there. If you come out and you want to take a better look at this system, I'm happy to show it to you. As we're moving along here in the kitchen area, you'll notice we have an induction cooktop as well as a propane cooktop. So you have one or the other. If you do run out of propane, for instance, and you still have power, you can use the induction cooktop, or vice versa. If you lose power, you don't have any electrical, you can certainly flip over to the propane, or if you just prefer cooking with the propane, you can. Then you have the dual pane windows. So these will open up. Little ratchets, so you can set those at different levels. And then up top, we've got the screen. So we've got the day shade as well as the night shade here. It splits the two there. We have USB, USB-C, and a couple of electrical outlets here. Nice big sink, stainless steel bowl. Then we got the television up top with the sound bar. This will open up, so there is some storage back behind here. You'll notice everything's labeled in here. A lot of it's labeled. You know, this is, everybody knows we got electrical outlet here. This is the booster for the over-the-air antenna, plus your cable hookups, feed coming in. If you wanted to tap into the cable, park cable, you can. HDMI located here, USB-C port, 12-volt outlet. And then the Wi-Fi gateway switch is located up top. Another HDMI panel, portable satellite dish, access port, roof access is going to be located in the rooftop here, so it already has a conduit running from the ceiling to the rooftop. And next to the TV, we have the convection microwave oven. And then down below, we've got 3 nice sized drawers. So these are all soft close. And right now I've got this unlocked, but when you have them all loaded up, you've got a little latch here. Keeps, oops, did I do that backwards here? Should keep those locked. This is a locking device that apparently needs to get looked at. We'll take a look at that. This just arrived, so there's things that sometimes when they come in from the factory, these are things that the shop's going to have to look at and make sure those operations are working properly. And then we've got some storage underneath the sink area here. It's got some electrical outlets down below here. It's going to be all probably tied into the multiplex system. Some work that's going on right now. This, like I said, this one did just arrive, so it is going through inspection. And then as we step to the back, so I'm gonna open this one door first. You can see how this closes off the living area. So for privacy, you got some nice solid doors. If you have pets, you don't want to use the curtain or anything like that to close off. These nice solid doors here. And then actually I'm gonna open this one first. So you'll see here, you've got good amount of countertop space, some medicine cabinets, good storage overhead. Another one of those dual pane windows, with jalousie style windows with the day and the night shades. And then we have the toilet located here. And then we've got, this is, like I said, this is going through inspection, but you do have a power flushing remote here for the toilet. And then across from the toilet room, close this door off. So if you come back here, this does have, I'm 6'2". You do have this hanging rod. A little tight quarters for my size, but definitely doable. Comes with the little shower curtain to close off here, so I can have some elbow room if I'm using this as a shower. You have some little towel holders here on the door. Put this back in place. All right, and then similar to the 24V and the Echo, I'm 6'2". Just to give you a perspective, I gotta bend my knees just a little bit, but that's kind of how I sleep anyways. You can sleep long ways. You do have this insert here that you can put in place to make this a larger bed. And then you have overhead storage. Got some good overhead storage here. Across the back. It's got, and then behind me we do have 2 more nice sized cabinets with the corner storage as well. Additionally, in the bedroom we do have a TV in the corner that's permanently mounted there. And we have these little pull-out drawers for storage underneath. So you get one on the driver's side, we'll have another one on the passenger side. And then we have these will lift up. You have some hanging clothes storage. There's some loose items that these come with when they're shipped from the factory, with the sewage hose, freshwater hose, things like that are located in there. These are those Froley springs that make this a lot more comfortable when you're laying on the mattress. And again, we have kind of bend the mattress this way so we can access underneath. You see we've got some more wardrobe storage located there. And this little black bag I keep maneuvering around, this is going to be for the privacy shades that go up in the driver captain's area. And on the seats, you notice on the back side of these seats, I've got these little cushions. So these are riser cushions, so when you swivel the seats around, you're not sitting so low to the floor. All right, and then if we come up front here, the captain's area, I mentioned to you earlier that this has 2 cameras. So you'll notice right here, we've got the digital camera kind of looking out. And then if I go into a reverse mode on the engine, you'll notice we've got this, well, I've got the door open on the back right now, but that's kind of looking down at the hitch and out. And then, like I said, it's a 9-speed automatic transmission. This has the nice larger screen here from Mercedes. It's all touch screen for navigation, AM, FM, Bluetooth, Sirius XM satellite radio. Plus you can pair your phones to it. It's not lacking cup holders. Got 4 good sized cup holders here. There's a couple of cup holders on the dash that you can see. There's 3 good sized compartments for storage. It's getting hung up. And then there's underneath this storage compartment here is you do have a wireless mat where you can charge your phone. It also has a USB and USB-C ports tucked underneath there for charging. We have an adjustable tilt telescoping steering wheel. Controls for the stereo. You can turn your volume up and down here with this volume control. If I want to control the stereo system from the steering wheel, I can simply use the mouse to kind of scroll through the different options. You can turn systems off. Like if I go into the settings here on this, if I want to turn off the active lane keeping assist, there's an on off for that. If I want to turn off the brake assist, I can turn it off. I can have it set for late, medium, or early. Cool features from Mercedes that you can set on this panel here. And then over here on the left side of the driver's steering wheel, you have the cruise control on-off switch is located here. You can navigate through the dash cluster using the mouse on the steering wheel, located here as well. You can kind of notice where I'm kind of navigating through current fuel consumption, acceleration, things like that. And then you can go back out of that. And there's a trip, navigation, radio features, media phone, more settings features you can actually go into using the mouse on the steering wheel. And then again, let's see. Overhead lighting, dome lighting. Yeah, so we got a 2025 Winnebago Navion 24R just arrived. If you'd like to come out and take a closer look at these, give me a call. You can reach me. My name's Grant Russell. You can call me on my cell phone anytime or shoot me a text at 720-539-4711, or you can email me at grussell@transwest.com. Hope you have a great weekend. See you next time. I'm out.